Wow. Love you, Neens. Lots of shout outs tonight. There's a tremendous amount of spirit and energy in here. We're pretty lucky to be with each other. Shout out 229. Shout out Telluride. Shout out New York. 2926 Ping Pong, what's up? And shout out San Diego. I met Alex in 5th grade. We were 12 years old, typical boys, liked sports, liked ice cream. Shout out Ben and Jerry's. We were beginning to like girls. Contrary to his speech abilities at 12 to 15, speaking to girls it was a little rough for all of us. You know, we were the only kids growing up in our families, and we instantly had a bond there. We did everything together, played sports together, became ultra competitive. We both thought we were a lot better than we actually were. But I loved every moment of it. Every moment. And Barbara and Larry welcome everybody into their home as if you're their own. And I think that's been shared a few times tonight. And there's nothing like it. Alex is who he is because of how he was raised and who he was raised by. And that's Grandma Gert and Grandpa High too. When you walk into the Ablin home, it doesn't matter if it's a Wednesday or a Sunday. You walk into the home, Larry can be messing around in the backyard and Barb can be reading a book, but they're going to greet you by the front door. And Barb, without a question of a doubt, is going to be yelling, "Yay, Gilsey!" And Lars comes across with the high five, and it's a party. Every single time. And it's one of the most special things to me. They've passed that on to Alex. Alex has this passion for people. He's fun, right? It's all about being happy and getting to the next level. That came from Barbie and Lars. One of the other things, though, that Alex and I grew good at is upsetting Larry. And it started small. And then we got good at it. The first time we really upset Larry. Barb stayed asleep. Alex and I got brought home when we were 16 by America's finest San Diego Police Department. Shout out SDPD. But it's not what you think it was. Because Larry was mad at SDPD. Not us. He asked them, "Well, what did they do wrong?" And he said, "Well, it's past 10 o'clock. And he said, "Yeah, but what were they doing?" "Well, they were driving around." And Larry proceeded to tell him, "Have a good night, and please leave his property." We did make him a little upset. That night, he called Alex and I dum-dum. This relationship progressed. Soon after, Alex and I decided to go on a trip to Mexico.
Oh, I knew you were going to bring this one.
We had a wonderful adventure. We both threw up at some point. Alex threw up in my car that I had to sell. And we get home, and naturally they're sleeping. And naturally we wake Larry up. And this progression has now evolved. Alex is in his bathroom. He's trying to remove a contact from his eye. Alex did not have a contact in his eye. For hours. His eye was bleeding. And this time, Larry referred to us as shit bricks. This blew my mind. He said, Alex, what's a shit brick? Turns out Alex shares with me, brother, he's from New York, okay? He's from New York. Okay. You know, I remember hearing different words from Alex as this started to evolve. The first thing he shared with me is, I'm working on something. And I knew it wasn't professional. You know, soon after, I met Lauren. And we met at the Ablin home. And it was so natural. I had the thought that she's home. And the connection, the energy, her aura provided over the Ablin household, including Larry, a nice calmness. She is the yin to your yang. We all couldn't be happier. To both you, baby infinity, a lifetime of love, as much love as you feel today.